Welcome to DigiMasters Shorts. We are your hosts, Adam Nagus
and Carly Wilson, delivering the latest scoop from the digital realm.
Meta announced it will invest more than $9.1 billion to build its first artificial intelligence data center in Canada and its largest facility outside the United States. The project will be located in Sturgeon County, Alberta, marking a major expansion of the company's global AI infrastructure. The facility will be powered by a 932-megawatt natural gas plant developed by a consortium that includes Calgary-based Pembina Pipeline Limited. Alberta's technology minister called the investment a major win for the province, citing regulatory changes designed to attract hyperscale data centers. Demand for AI infrastructure has surged, but critics have raised concerns about the heavy electricity and water use required to operate such facilities. Because Alberta's power grid cannot handle multiple large-scale AI centers, the province is requiring projects to secure their own power generation. Meta says its data center will rely on a closed-loop cooling system that will not draw water from local sources. The company also plans to invest $42 million in surrounding infrastructure, including roads and water systems. The associated Greenlight Electricity Center is expected to begin operations in the second half of 2030.
Meta is rolling out a new feature that allows people to use public Instagram posts and Reels to generate AI-created content, and the setting is turned on by default. The tool is powered by Meta's new image generation model, Muse Image, which is expanding across Instagram, WhatsApp, and the Meta AI app. Users can @mention public Instagram accounts in Meta AI to pull photos into custom-generated images, including invitations, graphics, and creative mock-ups. According to Instagram's help documentation, public photos, videos, and Reels may be reused in AI features without notifying the original account holder. That means anyone with a public profile could have their content incorporated into AI-generated visuals without receiving an alert. Meta automatically opts all public accounts into the feature, though users can disable it in the app's sharing and reuse settings. However, any AI content created before opting out will not be deleted. The company says private accounts are not included in the Muse Image system. The opt-out toggle and Muse Image feature are still rolling out, so some users may not see the controls immediately. Meta plans to expand Muse Image to Facebook and Messenger and intends to make it available to advertisers and agencies in the coming weeks. Anthropic researchers say they have identified an unexpected internal structure inside their Claude AI models, calling it JSpace. The discovery, detailed in new research published July 6th, offers rare insight into how large language models process information internally. JSpace functions like a shared cognitive workspace, where key details from a task appear to be gathered and made accessible across different parts of the model. Researchers liken it to a whiteboard inside the AI, allowing information to be coordinated when answering questions or solving problems. The structure was uncovered using a diagnostic tool called the J-Lens, which tracks how information moves through the system. Notably, Anthropic says JSpace was not intentionally designed, but instead emerged naturally during training. The company found that altering the contents of JSpace directly changed Claude's responses, suggesting it plays a meaningful role in decision-making. Claude can even describe aspects of what appears in this shared workspace when prompted. Anthropic says the findings could have major implications for AI safety, including detecting prompt injection attacks or hidden model behaviors. However, the company stresses that this does not mean Claude is conscious, noting that most of its processing still occurs outside JSpace and that the research does not claim subjective experience.
Apple's upcoming iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max could feature the largest batteries ever seen in an iPhone, according to newly discovered regulatory filings in China. Reports indicate the Pro Max model may jump to as much as 5,567 milliamperes in the US, a significant increase over the previous generation and even larger than the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. The standard Pro model is also tipped for a modest battery boost, potentially delivering longer life for power users. Design changes are expected to be subtle, with a slimmer dynamic island and possible under-display components, while the overall look may remain close to the iPhone 17 Pro. Rumours also point to a thicker and heavier Pro Max, larger camera modules, and the introduction of variable aperture for a more DSLR-like photography experience. Apple is said to be preparing advanced LTPO plus OLED displays and a next-generation A20 chip built on a 2nm process, promising improved speed and efficiency. Analysts believe the company may also debut a new C2 modem with enhanced 5G and possible satellite connectivity upgrades. In a shift from tradition, Apple is reportedly planning to spread future iPhone launches throughout the year, with only the Pro models and a foldable device expected this September. Pricing remains uncertain after recent increases across Apple's product lines, with some analysts predicting a $100 rise for Pro models, despite earlier claims prices would remain steady. Apple is widely expected to unveil the iPhone 18 Pro lineup in the second week of September, with pre-orders likely to follow days later.
Thank you for listening to today's AI and Tech News Podcast summary. Please do leave us a comment, and for additional feedback, please email us at podcast@digimasters.co.uk. You can now follow us on Instagram and Threads by searching for @DigimasterShorts or search for Digimasters on LinkedIn. Be sure to tune in tomorrow, and don't forget to follow or subscribe.